Stampers, Deb Valder here. I'm with Teaspoon of Fun. It's our little paper crafting company, and everything you see today that I'm going to be using can be found in our Teaspoon of Fun paper crafting shop. So to get to that, you can either go through the little I above, or there is a description there's a link in the description below, and you can click on that and it'll get you right to our website. So without any further ado, let's just show you what we're going to do tonight. This is just a really fun card using a couple of different dies. This one right here is the wraparound elements, and it is amazing. It's got some really adorable little things. You've seen me use it in the past, and I'm going to use it today. But I'm also going to complement that with our rosettes dies. They are beautiful. To go along with this comes in a combo, and it has the stencils to go along with it. So I think you're going to like what we have for you today. So let's get going. This is the card that I'm going to do, but I wanted to show you a couple of other cards that I've done in the past, and I have shown you these. So this is also done with that wraparound elements. This is this is the bow, and I just did 3 of them, and I just kind of made them circular so it looked like a puffy bow. These are those same little strips. This right here is the little fringe die that comes in that set. I did an ombre card here. I showed you this not too long ago. There's the single die with one of the little ribbons that wrap around it. It's really adorable. In this card also, I used our really cool little 3D embossing folder for that one. So all of these cards are on my blog in the website, and so are all the products. So you can just hop on over to there and see what we have. Lots of really good stuff. All right, so this is the card that we're going to do today. The first thing I want to do, I'll try to leave it in the picture so that you can see what we are doing. So the card that we're going to start with, or the parts that we're going to start with, are the little wraparound elements. So let's just take these 2 layers right here, and I'm going to actually adhere this one to the teal piece right here. All right, so I'm just going to take and I'm using my amazing white pearl paper. We also have some pink pearl paper, and it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This just has such a pretty little glimmer to it. I love it. All right, so all I did was add this layer to this one, okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these little ribbons to it, all right? So let's just grab the 2 ribbons, and I used scrap paper, so I have one that's smaller than the other, but these are going to go right here, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere those right about there, I think, turn it over, and I'll just grab my Easy Grand and bring these around and adhere them just like that. That's how simple this is. All right, so here's these 2 right here. Now we have to do the ones that are going the opposite way. All right, so here's this one. Just kind of adjust the way you want them to land. All right, and then this one right here, I'm actually going to go this way, okay, and probably do it right about there for the bow. All right, and then flip it over, and again, just taking our Easy Grand. Now, there's an adhesive for everything, all right? So for this right here, I used the Easy Grand. You're going to see me using our deluxe adhesive tonight. You're going to see me using some of our foam squares. You have a few of everything, and oh, this one's a little bit short, so I'm going to just put this over here like that so it's closer to the edge. And let's make sure it's nice and straight, and just wrap it around. Alrighty, All right, so there's our little ribbon, okay? And now what we're going to do is start adding to this ribbon. All right, so the first thing I want to do is to add my bows. All right, and no, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the rosettes, because the bows are going to be colored with the rosettes. All right, so these are the little rosettes that I'm talking about. And what they come with, let me just show you. They come with a die, and they also come with the stencils, all right? And they're just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let me just, we're going to do the stenciling first. I'll grab a scrap sheet of paper, and we're just going to stencil on the scrap sheet of paper right here. I'm going to bring in, if you don't have the stamp wheel, you can still buy this grip mat right here, this silicone mat. They come separate, but they also come in the stamp wheel. So I have one for both. I keep one inside my stamp wheel, and then I also have one here. Why do I use this? Because when you put your paper down, and then you put your stencil on top of it, okay? This is stencil number 1, and it tells you right up here what stencil it is. When you put your stencil down, you don't have to hold on to it anymore, because it grips to this little grip mat right here. It's amazing. I love, love, love it. So what I do is I just kind of adhere it like that. And now you can stencil without touching anything. You don't have to hold your fingers down to make sure. So this little grip mat is sold separately, but it also comes in the stamp wheel, okay? So if you have the stamp wheel, you can use it right in the stamp wheel. You can take it out like I have here, or you can just buy another one and have a second one. All right, so I'm going to start with my salvage patina, and I'm going to do the first layer. So what you're going to do is just going to rub, rub, rub this way, and then you're going to go back that way. That way there we've got all of the sides covered. All right, just rub one way all the way around, and then go the other way, and you know you've got every little piece covered. Now this has 3 little stencils, or 3 little rosettes in it, okay, all different sizes. And they have the matching dies to go along with them. That's what's so awesome about these. They're just so pretty. And the colors, you can do coordinating colors. You can do opposite colors. You can do patriotic colors. You name it, you can do it. And they just all come out so, so very pretty. All right, now because I'm doing just a blue medley here, I am going to not change my brush, all right? I'm going to use the same brush to make the next one. So this was stencil number 1, and you're going to see how it grips, and when you take it off, that's what it looks like. But your paper still doesn't move. That's the cool part of it. So if you don't have one of these mats, you really need to jump on it, because it is amazing. All right, now this is stencil number 2, and I know that because it says stencil number 2 right there. All right, now you see how this one is going up like that? We want to line this up so that this line right here and this one going down is just the opposite of this one. So this one's going this way, the stencil is going to go that way. All right, it's going to make your life so much easier when you know that. Okay, so we're going to line up this point with that point, and they're going to be going in the opposite direction. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line them up as pretty as I can and as evenly as I can. All right, and if you have to do one at a time and just switch them around a little bit, but you shouldn't have to, because they should all work really well. All right, so there's that one and that one and that one, and I think they're all good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take peacock feathers, okay, and I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go one way all the way around, and then I'm going to go the other way. All right, you don't want any other color to you don't want to see too much white. If you have a little bit, it's okay. It's not a problem, but you just want to make sure that you get all of the color. So this one is the darker of the two. And like I said, you can do a yellow side and an orange side. You can do a red side and a blue side on a white piece of paper. So you've got a red, white, and blue. Yeah, they're just so pretty. Veterans Day is coming up, so that would be kind of pretty to do that. All right, so there's our color. All right, and you can actually take and do these little guys too, because those are the little inserts for the inside of the card. But I've cut some out of our sparkly paper, some silver sparkle paper. So, all right. So, oh my goodness, can you see how absolutely gorgeous that is? Oh, that's so pretty. I just love it. Okay, what is next? The next thing that we have to do is to take our dies, okay, and cut them out. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go cut these out. So when you go to cut them out, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to line up this line right here with the middle of the little point right there. Now to start with, you see this little thing in the middle? I try to start with that and then just kind of turn it until they're all lined up in the middle. All right. So that's how I'm going to cut them out. I'll go do that and I'll be right back. All right. Okay, and I am back. Here are my 3 dies that I cut out, and let's just see what we have here. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, they are just so pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Alrighty. Oh, look at them, how pretty they are. All right, let me just take and, okay, let me see. I think we've got one here that just didn't pop out a little bit. The rest of them I think did. Alrighty, let's just clean those up. So these are my 3 dies, and then also in that pack we have the little circles that come with it. All right, so oh, here they are, the little circles. So for the insides of these guys right here, we have three different size circles, so you can use those on them too. Let me just clean up my mess and I'll show you what we have going on next. Okay, this is our little ladybug vacuum cleaner that we use. I have one in my kitchen for the toaster also, so that it cleans up toaster crumbs, and it's also good. Anyway, that's our little vacuum. So now I have all of these all cleaned out and ready to go. We're ready to put those onto our card. So one of these, you'll see that these have the little embossed pieces like in here, and there's pieces that are cut out. You can actually take and accordion this to make it pop up a little bit. I've done that before. It's absolutely gorgeous. Inside here, I've also put some of our prills. They're just so pretty no matter what you do with them. They're just so pretty. All right, so let's take and add those to our card right here. We're going to take and add these. So this one will go here, and then this one will go here. And remember, I always tell you to make sure that you have all of your adhesives, just so you just have one of everything. And then as you start using them, just keep replenishing them. But if you have one of everything, then when you get ready to do a project like this, you don't have to say, oh, I don't have that. You've got it. You just have to take and get it out. And then, like I said, when you start running out, then you'll know what you need more of and what you need less of. All right, so let's start with this one, because this one is going to get popped with one of our regular foam squares. All right, and that means that it's really raised. Okay, then what I'm going to do, and I'll just add this here to the bottom. Then what I'm going to do is I want these raised, but I don't want them raised as high as this one. So what I'm going to do, and this is where I said, if you have one of everything, you've got it on the ready, okay? These are our foam squares, but these are the thin ones. So they're not as bulky and raised as the other ones. So I'm just going to take that one and put it right here, okay, right off to the side like this. Perfect. And then this one, same thing. I'm just going to take and put one of the little foam squares right there and add that one probably right about here, because we do have to put our sentiment on there. I do have my sentiment all ready to go. I love this little sentiment. All right. And I'm going to take my adhesive, my liquid adhesive, and add that to it. This is the Precision Glue Press, and I love it because it's very forgiving. You know that, well, we use the deluxe adhesive. I've used it forever. And now we have the press to go along with it. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It doesn't clog. It is awesome. I can't speak highly enough of it. It's just absolutely amazing. All right, so I'm just going to add my sentiment right here. And we're going to pop this little guy up with regular foam squares. So let me get the bigger ones out here. Here we go. And here we go. Okay. Oh, this card is so fast and so easy. I just love the colors that I used, but like I said, there are so many different combinations that you can do. It's just so pretty. All right, I'm just going to add this to the bottom right here. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Okay, and now we're going to add the bows. But I have one bow that is made out of our white pearl paper. That's this one right here. All right. Whoops, let me just clean that up here. Okay. I have one made out of the pearl paper, and then I have two white ones right here. Now, why did I do them in white? Because I wanted them to all coordinate. So I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper right here. I'm going to add this right here, and I'm going to take my salvaged patina, that's the lighter one, and do one in the lighter one so that everything coordinates. Do you do that with yours? Do you try to get everything to coordinate so my inks all matched? And look at how easy this is. Now, what I love about doing it this way is that when I'm cutting things out, if I just cut out a whole mass of them, since I'm doing it anyway, if I cut out a whole bunch of them in white, when I need them, all I have to do is color them, whether it's with my Copic markers, whether it's with my colored pencils, whether it's with my distressed oxides, whatever color it's with, I can do it and I can match and coordinate them. But it also saves you a boatload of time because you're cutting them out of white all at one time. You're not trying to cut out, 3 red ones and then never use them. It just works out so well. So these are all ready to go, and all I have to do is put them on my paper. So with this one right here, I did 3 of them, and that's what we're going to do today. And I just offset them a little bit so that you can see all the different colors. With this one, I did them all the same color, but I actually spiraled them around. And when I did that, it looks like a little puffy bow. And then I did have here, this one right here, I just did a single one. And I put it with the little ribbon. And so they all had the little ribbons. They're just, this little wraparound element set is awesome. I just love it. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to start layering these. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put my adhesive right here and add this bow, right? And then I'm going to put my adhesive here and add this bow. And you notice that my adhesive did not dry out. All I did was put it back in its little container. The silicone piece, that's it. I'm offsetting this just a little bit. I'm going to add some more adhesive. Okay, and then this one's going to go the other way. So now it looks like I've got a 3-dimensional bow. Look at that, so pretty. Let's just hold it down for a second. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, and then let's get out our my little container right here, and I've got 3 different sizes. So I've got 1, 2. And where's the middle size? That's the small one. Oh, here's the big one. Okay, so I've got 3 different sizes. And what I'm going to do is just take and add my adhesive here, add my adhesive here and here, and just add these on top of them. Oh, so pretty, pretty, pretty. You liking this? Don't forget, when you're watching the video, make sure you subscribe to our video, our YouTube channel. Okay, Teaspoon of Fun, Deb Valder. Subscribe to it. Click that little bell, and then when we do a new YouTube video, you're notified that we have a new YouTube videos. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. We love that. and also share it with your friends because it grows our YouTube channel. We just love sharing with you guys. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put some little beads in the middle, okay, my enamel dots right here. And these are called Made by Elves, all right? Now I'm going to just take this one and put it right here. Let's see, let's get it in the middle here, Deb. Okay, here's one and two. These would look beautiful in Christmas colors. What a beautiful little package you could make right here. And then for the middle, over here, I'm going to do the white one. Okay, white on white is so pretty. Now what I need to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to show you actually, I'm going to switch this out. So this is the precision top, the tip right here is the precision one, meaning it's very tiny and it works really well for these. But sometimes you just need to have a bigger top. So what I'm going to do, I want to put the little top on this one. This one has a pin in it, okay? This pin is made for the precision. It's smaller. All right, and that's so that it doesn't dry out. This one is the larger one. So if you're used to our regular Nuvo that I've been selling to you for years, all right, this is the size tip that you have on it, all right? Now what I'm gonna do is just stick that back in there like that. This is gonna come out faster. You just need to know that, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is see how much thicker and fatter the glue is coming out of here. Alrighty, and then I'm going to add it to my card base. Now the reason I'm going to put the tip on this one is because I'm going to switch it out again in just a minute for the precision one, because that's the one I keep in there all the time. But normally all you'd have to do is just stick it in that little hole right there. You've been seeing me tell you this on my blog. You've been seeing me tell you this on my YouTube channel. So it's pretty fun. I'm going to just turn that over. There we go. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to add this to my card base. Like this. There we go. There we go. So fun. Look at how pretty that card is. Just gorgeous. I absolutely love the way this came out. It is just so sparkly and so awesome. Let me see. I just got to get this even here. That's what I love about the liquid adhesive is you can just kind of run it around until you've got it where you need it to be. And that's it right there. Let me just grab one of a craft room without baby wipes is not good. All right, so I got it all over my hands. All right, so now my card is done. I want to bring in and show you some of the other ones that I did again. See, this was this little guy right here. So this right here, I took my quilling tool and I wrapped it around and I made a little tassel out of it. But it started out being one long piece of this little fringe. I wrapped it around, and this bow right here was the single bow, but I just did 3 of them. This one I did 3 of them and only twisted them a little bit. So you can see that these 2 dies are just to die for. Again, go to Teaspoon of Fun and click on either the little eye up on top or the description below has the link. And just like us, make sure that you leave us a comment. We just love hearing from you. We hope you enjoyed the post for today. We hope you enjoyed the cards that I showed you. And make sure you come back. We love having you. You take care. Have a great day. Thank you.